We're getting started with the past with Diamond Ron Artest, Ray Allen, and David Robinson. Complete the 'Tis the Season Pass collection for the first card needed for Kobe. My team favorite, Diamond Penny Hardaway.
Every day during the event, a new card needed for Kobe will drop, either in agendas.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The drama will unfold at the Moda Center in Portland, Oregon. The Jazz taking on the Trailblazers. For the Utah Jazz, tonight's a chance to get on the road to recovery. They know they can compete with this team. Their mission starts now. Blazers, Jazz, coming up next. Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, and our sideline. John Collins. Then there's George, and it's Abaji in at the shooting guard position. And for Portland, Jeremy Grant out there with Shaden Sharp. Then there's Anthony Simons. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. And both of these teams we'll be seeing tonight are simply fantastic from distance, Grant.
Well, one thing about the NBA right now is that no lead is ever safe. You know, most games in the league are like that with all the three-point shooting capabilities. So you can never count out a team in this day's game.
Brogdon against George. Pass to Simons. Utah with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
And it's Brogdon with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Good contact, Brogdon, a nice job there. Just a will to score on that play.
Collins passes to Fontecchio. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Brogdon feeling it out a bit. With the drive, that one falls.
How about Brogdon? Doesn't really have explosive speed, but his balance there, able to get it done.
Ayton against Collins. Pass to Abaji. Here's Fontecchio. 6 to shoot. Here's Markkanen. The shot won't fall. Ayton with the defensive effort. Inside. Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Well, the size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
George drives in. Here's Collins. Ooh, Ayton with the block. No question, this offense has some firepower.
They're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now. They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
For Utah, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Collins against Ayton. Will it go? Good. He hits the jumper. Well, for so long, we heard calls for the Blazers to trade Damian Lillard and start over. Grant, that day has come.
It has, BA, but it's hard for a small market team like Portland to give up a superstar. I mean, they're just not easy to get. The task now is finding their next franchise player, and with this young talent, they have a chance.
So it's Utah now, after the basket by Portland. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
At the line for the Jazz.
And look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Portland.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Does not get the second one. When it comes to the Utah Jazz, it's evident that they are in rebuild mode, Grant.
Yeah, you know, B.A., after trading away both Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in the summer of 22, the Jazz are focused on starting new and building a team with young talent.
Here's George. The Blazers making their last shot. Abaji pass to Collins. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection. Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
And players now able to get richer extensions up to 140% of their existing salary. But Brent, what was the impetus for that change?
In certain cases before, it just didn't make financial sense for players to extend. But if the teams have the ability to go that high above BA and other teams can't offer you that money, you're in that position, you've got to take extensions rather than look for something that's greener pastures. And I think that's going to help teams to retain the players that they value, the players that they've drafted, and the players that they foundationally want to keep to build around.
Well, the Blazers have boasted some high-powered offenses in recent years.
Well, their success is always centered around what they've done on the offensive end, BA, but now they've lost a little bit of that potency, and they've got to get back to more balance so that they can be competitive on a nightly basis.
And so Simons nails both of them. And Graham, despite the lack of a superstar offensive weapon, the Jazz, one of the more efficient offenses.
Yeah, B.A. In 2 areas where they separate themselves, they shoot a ton of threes, and they do a really good job tracking down those long rebounds on the offensive glass.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Pass to Brogdon. George with a steal. Down low. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play and very, very high percentage.
Brogdon, pass to Ayton. Stolen by Collins. Brogdon against George. And he'll draw the foul. They'll head to the line for 2. Well, looking back, it wasn't too long ago, Graham. The Blazers had an 8-game playoff streak.
NBA, that's no easy task. Some great years, but couldn't get over the hump. Now I think it's time to reset and build around their youth.
Down the first one. George hits them both. And here's Brogdon. And his scoring average impressive, putting up 17 a game. Ayton passes to Gray. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. And so George will bring it up for Utah. 4-point game. And they're on the run. Sharp, no good.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Now here's Brogdon. Pass to Ayton. Grant outside. Just 5 on the clock. Into the lane. And it's good for 2. Grant's got 6 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
George against Brogdon. For 3, Collins. Rebounded by Brogdon. For Portland, they've gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Collins with the defensive effort.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Now here's Markkanen. No points so far. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Some contact's not going to dissuade a big like Markkanen. He doubles down on the shot, and he gets it.
Here's Simons, and it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference.
No basket.
Scoot Henderson's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. Kessler, he's checked in for Utah. Colin Sexton comes in for George. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Sexton passes to Markkanen. And he lobs it up. Grant with a steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Simon's shot is good.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Sexton passes to Kessler. Back to Sexton. That's tipped. Simons with a steal. Henderson with it. Picked up by Markkanen. Henderson misses.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Abaji. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Lowry,
The more and
Markkanen.
more you play with your teammates, the more you're aware of where they are, and Lowry Markkanen does a great job there.
Pass to Graham. Shoots over Collins. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds now. Over Sharp. Markkanen misses.
Well, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Henderson misses. For Utah, they've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Simons against Sexton. Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
The Trailblazers have got 8 of 15 shots to go. Pass to Simons. Here's Ayton. And that one's good. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Collins outside. Baseline jumper. Hitting his 3rd shot in 7 looks.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Simons with it, picked up by Sexton. There's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Second team
And this
foul.
kind of selflessness is great to see.
Substitution on the court.
Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Sexton looking around. To the inside. Here's Kessler. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Henderson against Sexton. Henderson, the pass to Thibault. Here's Kamari. Back to Thibault. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Olynyk passes to Sexton. Back to Olynyk. Let's go with a 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Sexton against Henderson. Outside Thibault. Pass to Henderson. Over Sexton. It's deflected. They get it back. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. And there's the foul against Utah.
At the line for 2, Paymaya.
Shooting 2.
And he drops it first. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Mays is checked in. So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. Utah trailing here. Pass to Horton Tucker. Can't get it to drop. Good work defensively by Thibault. Portland has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And here's Ayton. A minute 4 left in the first quarter here. Uses the glass on the layup.
You can see with that form on the jump shot that DeAndre Ayton has the tools to become effective on the perimeter.
And that one drops.
Any possession that ends with him finishing at the rim is ideal.
Pass to Ayton. Here's Mays. Nice start for him. Taking his first shot.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Right side, Sexton. Horton Tucker on the wing. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Thibault. Pass to Murray. Here's Mays. Checked by Sexton. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Colin Sexton. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for 2, Skylar Mays.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
On the wing, Sexton. And so it's Portland with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. More 2K action in just a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
The Jazz shooting about 43% on this one. So the Utah 5 right now. Talen Horton Tucker is out there with George. Then there's John Collins. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. And it's Hendricks in at small forward. Collins outside. Shoots over Grant. Collins, no good.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Here's Kamari. Here's Ayton. Soft touch off the glass. Ayton's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Such a tremendous physical profile that Ayton has. He's getting it done down low.
Nice shot by George.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Mays. George defending. Here he goes. And it's flushed down. Nice jam.
defense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, he settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the incredible athleticism of Scoot Henderson has drawn comparison to players like Westbrook, Wall, and Rose. Scoot said, quote, "No, I don't want to try to follow up anybody. I want to have my own career where people compare to me. But those are some great players, some great guards, and leaders. But I just want to make my own path to the NBA."
Yep, and that's where you have to be mentally. Thanks, Allie. And so here's Portland, following the bucket by the Jazz. Grant, left side. Shot clock at 6. Oh, he tries a 3. Offensive board. And Ayton gets it to go. Ayton's got 8 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to George. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going over. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. And we heard some coaches saying the league punishes retaliation, and that might even encourage players to instigate. Grant, you think he's got a point?
You know, B.A., I think he does. I mean, if guys are creating a dust-up to try to get opposing star players thrown out, the officials cannot reward that.
That free throw good from Olynyk.
Well, Kelly Olynyk coming into the league as the league has shifted to the pace and space play, and Kelly more than capable as a 5-man of drilling the outside shot.
Abaji's checked in for Utah. Both free throws good from Olynyk.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Sharp passes to Grant. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And the growth of Jeremy Grant since he came into the league for him is pretty remarkable.
Pretty good for a former second-round pick, an athletic guy that fell under the title of a project player, but in Detroit took a larger role on, and I think being able to produce at that level, BA, has given him the confidence to continue to grow in this game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one falls for Grant.
And it's great to see Grant take on a bigger role over time. Now a real focal point of this offense.
Markkanen's checked in for Utah. And that's good as he hits both shots. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. To the paint. Here's Abaji. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
The coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
For Portland, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Pass to Grant. Henderson outside. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by George.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Basket counts. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Brogdon, the pass to Walker. Brogdon against George. Brogdon with a strong finish.
Brogdon right now picking out his spots there, straight line drive, and then powers right through it to score.
Walker against Collins. Back to George. Kicks it out to Collins. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. All right, let's have a look at the leaderboard to see which team scored the most points off turnovers this past month. The Trailblazers in 5th.
These guys have been showing great anticipation defensively, and then they've been converting mistakes into points at the other end.
George outside. Just 5 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And there's Collins on the assist by George. Collins has got 11 points.
Defense all over Collins, but he keeps his composure and just takes his rhythm shot.
Here's Abaji. 3 shots,
Coach
3
Abaji.
baskets. Great efficiency
Assisted
so
by
far.
George.
And so Henderson will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They've led by as many as 11. Outside Walker. Pass to Brogdon. Oh, Brogdon getting inside.
Brogdon going up with a purpose now here on the interior.
The Jazz have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Here's Hendricks. To the middle. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. Taking a look at some numbers here for Anthony Simons. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Back to Brogdon. Pass to Sharp. Markkanen against Grant. 5 on the clock. Brogdon, the pass to Walker. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Utah trailing here. George scanning the floor. And there's the lob. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Solid night so far. Confidence rising in this game.
The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Brogdon against George. Takes a 13-footer. The rebound by the Jazz. Markkanen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's George. 9 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Abaji. And it's Portland with a rebound. Henderson outside. Here's Brogdon. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
George passes to Markkanen. Here's Hendricks. Walker pulls down the board.
Mixing it up inside, just coming up empty-handed.
Sharp passes to Henderson. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's George. Portland grabs the miss. Brogdon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. Here's Grant. He shoots it. Parries the 7-footer. Grant's got 4 points this quarter.
Grant at 6'9", using that length right there. A nice soft touch in close to the rim.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. Well, Grant, we're still very early into the season, with many teams trying to find their footing and establish some chemistry.
What the early season really is all about. Players getting used to one another, as well as coaching staffs too. Just trying to figure out which lineups work best.
Murray's checked in for Walker, and Simon has subbed in for Henderson. Brogdon against Sexton. Pass to Abaji. This one for 3. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
Brogdon against Sexton. And here's Grant from the arc. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
Jeremy Grant.
Brogdon's got 3 assists now in this one.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Sexton. 26 points for him last game against New York.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
Out of bounds.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Brogdon. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Jazz, they're still trying to get something started this year. Currently at the bottom of the conference. And of course, Portland, a game back.
When I look at Utah, this is not where they wanted to be at this point in the season. It looks like there's a pretty sizable talent gap between them and the real contenders.
Well, you hope that they realize that they have some self-awareness, but when they win some games, carry some positive energy, maybe some momentum into the off-season with which to build.
At the line for your Trailblazers, and
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Simon's showing he can be a capable scorer, but there's still some potential upside with his playmaking. This guy is growing in his confidence.
DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Portland. Mays comes in for Brogdon. Horton Tucker, he's checked in for Utah. And so Simons nails both of them.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Outside Horton Tucker. And a foul called on the way out. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second
That's on Anthony
foul.
Simons.
Second team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Taylor Horton Tucker. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Trying their best to catch up. Can't fault their performance from the line, especially this quarter.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so here's Portland. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. It'll be game number 2 in their 5-game homestand. Here's Simons. And the layup is good off the glass. Simons got 11 points.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Now Sexton. 6 points for him. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Outside Murray. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
And that's the risk you run when you leave them in with 2 fouls.
So Lennox checked in for Markkanen. Utah's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Horton Tucker with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New York. The 3, Sexton. Simons with a rebound. And it's Simons with the ball for the Trailblazers. They're leading by 8.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Colin Sexton.
2 minutes.
This is a guy who can score from all 3 levels.
You know, this is what his team has asked him to do. To be aggressive on offense and to shoot the ball with confidence too, B.A.
Here's Horton Tucker following the bucket by the Blazers. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. And so here's Portland. 8-point game. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
And so it's Utah with it, following the bucket by the Blazers. Gordon Tucker, the pass to Sexton. Shot clock at 5. Shot from 12. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Now here's Sexton. He has 6.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
To the right side. Here's Mays. Back to Simons. Here's Kamari. Off with the layup.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
From 12 feet. Oh, it would have counted
That's
had it
the end of the
fallen,
first
but it is
half. Your
offline. And so
Your
it's the Portland
Trailblazers.
Trailblazers up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Back after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Big time play throughout the first half for Jeremy Grant. He had 13 points and 1 assist. Shaq, how'd you think the Trailblazers were playing?
They're going to work in the paint. Doing a great job. A good portion of their offense was generated inside. Really outperformed their opponent in that aspect. I expect the defense to pack it in a little more in the second half.
Kenny, what do you have to say about the Jazz?
Well, the best way that they can get back into this game is to show up their rebound. They need to prevent second chance points and fight. I mean, fight to get their own. If they can do that, this game's still within them.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. One of the stories here, Jeremy Grant. Man, is he getting it done today.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing
it. Utah trailing here. We've got Malcolm Brogdon, Jeremy Grant out there with Sharp. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's Mays in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Sexton, that's good.
The closer Sexton gets to the basket, the more dangerous he can become, and the defense has got to recognize that.
Pass to Grant. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Grant's got 15 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And it's Collins off the drive. And Collins with the slam.
Big guy can move. John Collins finds a way to get that one to go.
Pass to Mays. Back to Brogdon. Here's Mays. 5 to shoot. And it's Portland scoring again.
defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to Sharp. Sexton against Brogdon. Now here's Ayton. And he makes it on the layup. He's got 12.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Here's Sexton. Look it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
To the inside, Grant. Rebound, Utah. Markkanen's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
Sexton, that's good.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Pass to Ayton. Outside Brogdon. Lets it go from 14. And he hits the jumper. Brogdon's got 14.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 you're shooting. Terrific start.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
And a look now at the Utah Jazz upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings. Then on Monday, they'll take on Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
The Sexton understands what's at stake for him, so the passion that he brings to the court on a nightly basis has to be there.
Henderson, he's checked in for Portland. Abaji's checked in for Utah. George comes in for Fontecchio. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. To the paint. Fades back. Rebounded by the Jazz. Collins has got 6 rebounds now in the game. 13 feet out. George, no good. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Oh, Grant throws it down.
And Grant, one of those players who year after year taking on more and more offensive responsibility.
Here's George. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. 11 points in the game.
And that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Brogdon, the pass to Graham. Back to Brogdon. Shoots over George. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
A show of force by Markkanen to get through.
Yeah, you would think that you're not going to forget about a 7-footer, and Markkanen's able to sneak in there and get it.
Here's Sharp, checked by Sexton, using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Back to George. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Well, that passing really the final part of the offensive puzzle for Markkanen.
Brogdon against George. Shot from 12. Deflected. And he recovers it. Grant outside. From deep. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Now here's Sexton. 18 points for him. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 16th rebound on the night. Grant, score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
Yeah, Grant not flustered with that, staying with it, around the basket, ignores the defense and scores.
Markkanen. Here's Sexton. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Sexton's got 12 now in this quarter. Henderson scanning the floor. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He's lighting them up. Tough to strategize a comeback when you're being run over.
George passes to Markkanen. Shoots over Grant, and that one's good. Markkanen's got 6.
You don't see Markkanen operate too much from that area on the floor, but he's smart enough not to pass up that open shot.
High arcing shot. Shot's good by Henderson.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
And in most other draft classes, Scoot Henderson could have been a top pick.
Yeah, he has the talent and skill you want in a #1 overall pick. Circumstance of the class strokes him down. He has everything you look for in a franchise centerpiece.
And Utah calls time here. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Over the past month, here's the best in free throw shooting. Second, Anthony Simons.
And over this stretch, his foul shooting has been exceptional. You could tell he was enjoying every single trip to the line.
Portland on D. They've led by as many as 11. Sexton passes to Kessler. Inside, just 5 on the clock. Hendricks, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line from here.
4th personal foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
At the line for your Trailblazers.
Defenses these days want to concede the mid-range, and they're happy to take it.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and a willingness to do that has paid off.
The first one falls. And so he hits both. And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for Utah. They trail by 9. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Here's Kessler. And Aiden pulls it down. Portland has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Here's Thibault. It's not going to go for him.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
There was a time when star players were traded for a few picks and some quality vets. Now a new paradigm, teams mortgaging their futures for a star and sending away their first-round picks for the better part of a decade. Brian, it's clear for teams going all in, you have to push all of your chips into the middle.
High stakes for sure, Allie. Thank you.
First personal foul, 2nd team foul. At the line for your Trailblazers, Henderson. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Murray's checked in for Portland. And a switch here also for Utah. Horton Tucker's checked in. And the second free throw is good. Utah has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. It's Olynyk, high post. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game.
Well, Olynyk's a big guy. He's not going to slow down. He's right there playing physical.
Now here's Henderson. 8-point game. Good D by Kessler.
Going to struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, they can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Horton Tucker with it. Covered by Thibault. It's Horton Tucker with a drive. And the basket by Abaji. And it's now only a 5-point Trailblazer lead.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Henderson, the pass to Simons. Great D that time from Horton Tucker.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Utah, Taylor Horton Tucker at the line for 2.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off. Walker, he's checked in for Henderson. Can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both. Portland leading. Simon's shot is good. Simons has got 13 now.
Defenders want to get physical with Simons to try to offset some of his athleticism. It doesn't always work.
Takes it inside, and it's rejected. Here's Kamari.
2 minutes.
They kick it out to Murray.
2 minutes.
The three-pointer off the mark. Utah has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. There's a minute 47 left to play in the third. Count the basket and the foul.
Anthony Simons.
That's on Anthony Simons.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
The Jazz making a switch here. Fontecchio's checked in.
Tucker at the line for 1.
One shot.
A minute 42 left in the third quarter. Pass to Kamari. Simons outside. There's the three. The rebound by the Jazz.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And the basket by Horton Tucker.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the third quarter here.
Fontecchio. Assist goes to Taylor Horton Tucker.
Portland has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Kamari. Now here's Simons. Defense right on him. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. The Jazz shooting 52% from the floor so far. Abaji, pass to Horton Tucker. To the inside. For the lead, Olynyk. Here's Kessler. chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Horton Tucker. The offensive rebound.
There's bonus opportunities for Kelly Olynyk on the inside is a big pounding and getting second chance.
We just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Jazz up by 2. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. So the Jazz 5 right now. We've got Lauren Markkinen, also John Collins out there, and it's Fontecchio in at the 3. Now here's Grant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Grant's got 11 points here in the second half.
Defense forces Grant to be assertive, and he's able to work his shot around the interference.
Collins against Aiden. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Now here's Brogdon. Pass to Sharp. Now Aiden. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
And Aiden more and more having these kind of nights from the center position, lighting up the scoreboard.
Knocked away. Markkinen, the pass to George. Drives to the hoop. And here's Collins. Guarded by Brogdon. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
Assisted.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Well, take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Now here's Simons to take the lead. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
Well, this is one of Simons' strengths. Just an outstanding shooter from behind the arc.
Collins passes to Abaji. Here's Fontecchio. Three-pointer. Nails it from 3.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Aiden. Here's Sharp. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Dumping that one on John Collins.
And coming into Summer League, Sharp was kind of a mystery man. So it's great to see him play at a high level and get a real sense for his talents.
And he can't get the first one.
Sharp still trying to find some comfort and familiarity at the free throw line. Sometimes it takes some young guys longer.
Scoot Henderson's checked in for Simons. Good on the second one. And if you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Abaji. George outside. Jacks up a 3. Portland grabs the miss. Aiden's got his 20th rebound here tonight.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Now here's Brogdon. Clock at 6. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Abaji, the pass to George. Now here's Collins. He's covered by Ayton. To the paint. And the basket by Abaji. And the Jazz lead by 3.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
And here's Ayton. Pass to Henderson. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And the basket by Abaji.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Brogdon. Second chance effort. Look at Brogdon with a hustle play.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
George passes to Collins. Over Ayton. Pass to Fontecchio. Releases. That shot, no good.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Henderson finds Ayton. Henderson outside. And Fontecchio pulls it down.
Relaxed defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
George passes to Collins. Back to George. Pass to Collins. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got assist number 7 tonight.
Just not letting the defense get to him from that spot. Collins confidently knocks that one down.
Now here's Henderson. He nails it every time.
Not a single point in the first quarter, but he's found his game, and you can tell he's got a bit of his swagger.
Utah has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. George passes to Collins. Back to George. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Brogdon.
Don't want to be careless around any point guard in the league. This time it's Brogdon. First, capable of drawing that foul.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line for 2.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Jazz.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and a willingness to do that has paid off.
And he makes a first. Colin Sexton's checked in for Utah. So he gets them both. Utah has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Pass to Collins. Here's Fontecchio. Over Sharp. Fontecchio shot is off.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Ayton finds Henderson. Now here's Brogdon. And stolen by Sexton. Here's Fontecchio. George passes to Fontecchio. Outside for Sexton. Over Brogdon. Got a piece of it. And he banks in the layup. Brogdon's got 10 points in just the second half.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp, tremendous upside to his game.
Timeout called. The Jazz One of the stories here, Jeremy Grant. Man, is he getting it done today?
Yeah, this guy is torching. And so far, the defense hasn't responded.
Now let's present our New Balance player of the game,
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
And the Blazers making a change here. Simons checked in. And a switch here also for Utah. Abaji's checked in for Sexton. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's George. The Jazz again can't hit.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Here's George to the middle. And that's going to be a travel.
To their benefit, they've cut down on the miscues here in the second half.
And here's Portland. They're on a 13-4 run. Pass to Brogdon. Floats one. Here's Ayton. Oh, it's pure again. He's now a perfect 10 for 10 in this one.
The classic big man play there, just pushing right past the defense and finishing strong.
Down low. Here's Abaji, and he dunks it down.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Now here's Grant. It's Sharp on the wing. Collins defending. Ayton passes to Sharp. Nifty move. And Ayton with the layup. Ayton's got 22 points.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Now here's Markkanen. And he can't get that one. Now Portland with it. They're on a 17-6 run. Here's Simons. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. And now an 8-point Portland lead. Brogdon against George. Inside Markkanen with the size and power.
Combine Markkanen's size and that soft touch. It makes him a constant threat inside the painted area. That's why they call him the finisher.
Utah's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Abaji pass to George. Rebounded by Brogdon. Brogdon's got his 8th rebound here tonight. It's Sharp on the wing. Outside for Grant. Three-pointer. They grab her on this. It's good on the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
Sweet timing on that play as Ayton up there and ripping it down.
Markkanen outside. Pass to George. Driving to the basket. And Ayton pulls it down. And it's Simons with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. They've led by as many as 11. The three. Collins with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Marking it from long range. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
It goes on Jeremy Grant.
Shooting for Utah, Lauri Markkanen taking 3 shots.
3 shots. 3 shots.
So the first of 3 is good, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Well, 7 feet, really good at shooting the basketball, a decent handle. Lauri Markkanen starts to tinker on that unicorn category.
The second one drops, and that trims the lead to 6. So he's good on all 3 free throws, and that brings him within 5.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's almost a 1-possession game.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
A chance here to possibly put the game away.
They have to remain focused to get it done.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Lauri Markkanen, first personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for your Trailblazers, Malcolm Brogdon.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
George finds Markkanen. Kicks it to George. And he lobs it up top. Count it.
And maybe not the first guy you think about. Collins in the clutch.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the
foul. 5th team foul. At the line for Portland, Malcolm Brogdon. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Yeah, from the stripe, Brogdon is exceptionally consistent. The defense fouled the wrong player, if you ask me.
So he gets them both. And it's a 5-point game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Utah calls timeout. They're losing by 5. 17 seconds left in the 4th. All right, guys, what do you think?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
Here's Markkanen. Grant with a steal. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Lauri Markkanen, second personal foul. Penalty. At the line for two, Jeremy Grant.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
That's exactly how to close out a game. Take advantage of every opportunity.
Now a timeout called by Utah.
Time to get loud.
They trail by 7. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Markkanen. He connects!
Lowry, Markkanen.
Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Got to get the ball to your scores, and Lowry Markkanen is one of them.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Third personal
No
foul.
choice but to foul in that situation.
At the line for Portland.
That's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game. Pass to Fontecchio, out to the right wing. George outside, from behind the arc. He can't get it to go. So it's Portland picking up the win. This one was in the balance right until the final second.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most. Sending those fans home happy.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.